Hey, boys and girls, I am so excited. We get to do our writing lesson a little differently today. Today's Tuesday. And so you're going to listen to this video and then you are going to do exactly what I'm doing in this video with your own writing. So our target is that we will assess our writing using the third grade writing checklist. I will know I have it when I can use the third grade writing checklist to create a new writing goal I have for myself. So, by the end of this lesson, you are going to be able to look at our third grade writing checklist and you're going to be able to create a new goal. Here we go. So, boys and girls, I have to tell you about my friend. My friend is a runner. And every day she runs, and then the next day she runs, and she's running every single day. But she doesn't run to just run. She runs because she wants to become a better runner. So every day she works towards becoming the best runner that she can be. And guess what? That is what we are going to do in our writing today. We are going to remember our self-assessments and our goals. Last week, we used our second grade rubric to make a goal. Today, we're going to look at where we want to be in third grade and where we're heading for fourth grade. So, just like my friend who's a runner and she wants to get better, we're going to do the same thing with our writing. We want to become better writers every single day. We're working towards goals. So if you can see on my screen, this is our narrative writing checklist. So it has the third grade parts that we need to work on, and it shows us how to get to that fourth grade. So be honest with yourself when you're looking at this. We have to do all the things for third grade before we can start bouncing up to fourth grade. So again, just be honest with yourself about where you are, because when we're honest with ourselves and then we create goals, we go further. So I'm going to read this text right here for you. It says, and then we're going to compare it with our narrative writing checklist so that you can then go do this with your writing with the checklist. Nothing. I peered into my bag. Nothing. No gym tights, no leotard. I felt tears welling up in my eyes. I thought back. Yes, no, yes. I hadn't put my leotard back in the bag. I jerked down my head and pulled my t-shirt over my school tights. No, it didn't look nearly like the leotard had been. That had been so comfortable. I wore it until bed. Wow, my class was going to start in 5 minutes and I had nothing to wear. The tear came rolling down. What was I to do? Hide in the closet till the class was over? No, I'd ask if I could borrow a suit. I rubbed away my tears and opened the door. Okay, so this is a third grade writer. I am so impressed. So now let's look at our writing checklist, okay? Our overall structure. So that's the setup of our writing. Did this author tell us the story bit by bit? Was it moment by moment? Did we know exactly what was happening? And then we did, right? They did a really good job of overall describing this story bit by bit. And if you look, I'm going to show you how to look at the fourth grade, and then we're really just going to focus on the third grade for today. But it says, I wrote the important parts of an event bit by bit, which is the same as third grade. But then it says, I took out unimportant parts. So, like sometimes those fun details that we like to write about, when we get to that fourth grade writing, we're going to pull those parts out. So I think this author did a very good job of that bit by bit by bit. So then let's look at our third grade lead. I wrote a beginning in which I helped my readers know who the characters were and what the settings were in my story. Okay, so I love the beginning of this because I love how it's like I peered into my bag. And so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like what's in the bag, right? Now, did this author, do we know, did it say explicitly? Did it come out and say, this person is going to dance class? No. We had to infer, which means we had to read and kind of figure out, put the pieces together. But I'll be honest, I think this is a really good lead. So transitions, using words like a little later, next, after, ending, how did it end? Elaborating. Did they work to show what happened to my characters? Oh, boys and girls, this video is about to end. Go watch the second one.